How's it going, ladies and gents? I have a match for you against the TheAbsol21, and of course, the star player of this game is going to have to be Flareon. Every time, Flareon, if I bring it to a game, it does well. Why is this Pokemon still down in PU? I have no idea. But a little explanation as to where I've been for the past few days. I've actually been crippled by man flu, which is like normal flu but a lot worse, or so I think. And essentially, you can probably still hear it in my voice now, but feeling a little bit low, my nose is kind of blocked up and stuff, so it's kind of hard to talk properly without sounding really weird, so, you know, hopefully it doesn't come out too much in the video, but that's kind of why I haven't been posting too much over the past few days, and by not too much, I mean not at all. But now let's get into the battle. So he's going to lead off with Ariados, as I lead with my Lopunny, and I kind of thought that leading with Ariados means he's going to be like a Toxic Spike set, and I thought, okay, for that reason I'll go for Sub. Turns out he goes for Protect, which is kind of interesting, I guess just to scout what I'll do. But the cool thing is, as I found out a few games ago, you can actually encore people into Protect, and, you know, although it seems weird, I guess it kind of makes sense because, you know, if they don't Protect next turn, Encore takes priority if you're faster, so yeah, I mean, I encore him into Protect, and then he can't do anything, so I can just go ahead and go for Baton Pass, go into my Flareon. Now, of course, he does have... Well, actually, no, he didn't get any Toxic Spikes up, did he? But I do have Toxic Orb anyway, and I can go for a Flame Charge as he brings in Cacturne, which is not the thing I would have bought in on a Flareon, but, you know, he does have the Focus Sash, so I guess no matter what happens, he can at least get rid of my Sub and then go from there. So not entirely the worst play, but fair enough. Get rid of Cacturne, get rid of my Sub at the same time. But now I am standing at +2 with my Flame Charges and looking to go for a little mini sweep here, hopefully. Now, I can't remember what defensive Pokemon he has on his team, but here I see the Ariados and I decide, okay, well, he's probably going to Protect again to rack up some more damage, so if I just Baton Pass out, go back into my Lopunny just to, I don't know, go for another Sub and then go from there, see what happens. Hopefully it can work from there. I kind of figure he'll fear the Encore here, so I just go for a Sub as he brings in the Swellow. This first part of the game is pretty much just pass the baton, here you go Thumper, no, you take it back, here you go Flareon, keep switching between them. And the cool thing is, by switching back to Lopunny and then switching to Flareon again, I keep the speed boost, but at the same time I reset the toxic damage, so it's quite good. I mean, you just switch back between something else and Flareon just to keep the sweep going if you like. But Swellow's in here. It turns out he has Sub, which is not something I've ever seen on Swellow, but it kind of makes sense when you think about it. If you have Sub and then like Facade and Roost, it could work. I mean, this is not completely out of the question. But now I take out the Swellow with a Facade, and down to pretty low health as he brings in the Ariados again. Now I thought just to play it safe, I'm going to switch out, and, you know, not only does it mean I can switch out and go into Thumper in case he goes for Protect, which it turns out he doesn't. He makes a good play and goes for Poison Jab. But my plan was there, okay, even if he does go for an attack, the least I can do is reset my poison damage and then do some more damage later on with Flareon. That's what the team's all about. Flareon just going for some Flame Charges and just wrecking everything in its path, pretty much. But now I'm going to Baton Pass out and go into my Crypto! And from here, I thought Behemoth would be a good guy to try out. I've never really used it, and I thought it does get access to Recover, and it's got ridiculous special attack. I mean, it's like 125 or something. Well, not ridiculous, but when you consider its bulk as well, it has like pretty good HP, good special defense as well, and actually reasonable defense. I think Gothitelle is the only kind of psychic type I can think of which has better physical defense. But now I'm in here with my Crypto and I'm going to go for a cover, figuring he'd go for Sucker Punch on that turn. Turns out he goes for Protect, that's fine. But now next turn I am just going to go for a Psychic and take him out as he does go for a Sucker Punch. That's unfortunate, but at least he's not Life Orb, so it's not going to take me down. It could have potentially killed with Life Orb, but now I take him out. That's great. I think I do still have +2 or +3 speed, I forget really. But knowing that he has something that can easily take me on in the form of Noctowl, I kind of decide I could try and recover up because it is standard poison, but I don't really feel like stalling, and it would only recover a little bit more than I'd be expending with poison and whatnot, so I thought, yeah, Psychic, go for Psychic, get some damage on it. Now I can go ahead and switch back into my Flareon, who's definitely gonna, you know, threaten out the Noctowl, do some good damage. Just gonna go straight for a Facade, and that is gonna take him out from there. Yes, Flareon, putting in the work again. Never ever lets me down. Honestly, if you're looking for a good fire type, which doesn't have any good fire type moves, go for Flareon. It can at least do some good damage, and the Flame Charge Baton Passer thing always comes in handy at some point. So I didn't know if he'd have Protect or not. It looks like this guy does like to run Protect on stuff, and it actually turns out it's an offensive Vileplume with Life Orb, which is pretty cool. Never really seen that used. So now I can go back to Flareon, knowing he probably doesn't have Protect, and just go for Flame Charge. That's going to take him out. I guess Facade probably would have done more, but at least I get the +1. Does he have any Pokemon left after this? I forget. But I do have 1 turn left in me because of Poison nonetheless, and he brings in the Glaceon. Ah, that's why I went for Flame Charge, because Glaceon could potentially outspeed if he's Scarfed. It probably has higher base speed anyway, I forget, but now I can go for Superpower, and that is going to take him out. No! Almost takes him out. Very close. Glaceon living on what looks to be a Focus Sash range, but I'm pretty sure he's Choice Specs or something. But he takes me out with an HP Ground, I assume, and, you know, Carmelita there had a pretty good run. It's leftovers, whatever. But in any case, I can go into my Billy Bass, and unfortunately I don't have any speed investments, so, you know, I gotta go for Aqua Jet. But I don't think anything's living in Aqua Jet from that kind of range, so feeling pretty safe, and take out the Glaceon. And that will be the end of that. So Billy Bass there, trying to take Flareon's glory, but we know who the star player was, really. So, hope you all enjoyed the match, and apologies for my voice again, which is probably sounding a little bit low, but we will fix that. We will take loads of paracetamol, take loads of sleep, and see if I'm better by tomorrow. Don't know. But hope you all enjoyed, and with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.